I'm James Chittenden of One Click Advisor, and I'm with Renata Castro of the Castro Legal Group. Quite often, people ask me and Renata about starting a business in the United States or owning a business in the United States. There's several ways to obtain a business if you're already here or if you're coming from another country and moving to the United States.
James, we get asked so many questions, we wrote a whole book about it.
That's right, 99 questions to ask before starting a business in the U.S. So pick up your copy. But that's
shameless plug.
Why not?
Book. But going back to business.
There are many ways to start a business. You can grind it out and do it organically if you want to, which means you grow it without a great deal of help from anyone else. But usually it's better to get a little bit of help. One way is perhaps someone to help you find a business. What do you have to add about helping someone or having someone help you find a business?
So I think that's a common question, right, James? When a foreign entrepreneur comes to the United States, everything is new, including the way to do business. Certain capitalistic principles don't change. You should be selling things for a profit, whatever profit means for you. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to learn the rules of play when it comes to being a business owner in the United States. And if you're looking to move to the United States rather rapidly, it will take a lot longer for you to ramp up a new business concept than to buy an existing business. So as an immigration attorney for my E-2 visa applicant, it doesn't make a difference if they're buying a new business or starting a new business. Good business principles still have to apply. Now, the immigration attorney is not the person who's going to find you a business, and the business consultant is not going to be the person who's going to find you a business. That's the role of a business broker. So a business broker is someone who has access to different business options that are already in existence, that are most likely running, and that are for sale. So different people will have different roles in your E-2 visa application. Immigration attorney will make sure that your petition has the most likelihood for success, for approval, and for achieving your visa. The business consultant will help you design a business that is geared for success, but to find the business, that's the business broker, right?
Yes. Would you say that a business broker is, more or less like having someone help you find a home to buy?
Yes, you read my mind. So a business broker is basically a realtor who is helping you find a business. But it's important to know. So I'm originally from Brazil, and realtors in Brazil don't have a centralized repository of homes like in the United States you have MLS. So it's different because the business broker has access to different listings for businesses for sale, even if he's not the one listing that business. And I think you brought up the realtor aspect. Buying and selling a business is unlike buying and selling a home. It's very important that you choose a business broker that understands those business principles that should be taken into consideration for the prospective buyer. Don't you think, James?
I do. And I have one final question. You mentioned E-2. Real quick, what is E-2?
So an E-2 visa, see, we attorneys are so used to speaking in legalese, we just don't pay attention. That's a great question. So an E-2 visa is a treaty investor visa that allows particularly small business owners from a list of countries that have signed a treaty with the United States to start and run their small business. It doesn't have to be small, it can be any size, but usually it's more challenging for the small guy who doesn't have as much money. But if you hold citizenship to one of the qualifying countries, treaty countries, you and your family can live in the United States by virtue of starting your business or buying an existing business or buying a franchise, for example. Must be a business. The investment must be substantial. There's no minimal amount. You must have an active role in the management of the enterprise. There's really no minimum job creation. However, it has to be a viable business. It can't be a job. It can't just be for you. So if you're interested in an E2, I think that One Click Advisor is a great place for you to start, right? With articles and videos.
And of course, the immigration pathway questions should certainly be directed to a good immigration attorney. Do you know of one?
I may know one.
Yeah, I think
one who likes caipirinha very much. If you don't know what caipirinha is, you will be a much better business owner by learning what it is.
Can't beat a good caipirinha? Is that how it's pronounced? Okay, good.
Yes. But I think that one of the biggest challenges you will have as a business owner in the United States is asking the right questions so that you can find the right answers. A business broker may be beneficial to you looking to buy a business so that your time is money. As an entrepreneur, your time is money. If you are a foreign entrepreneur outside of the United States and you want to come in, the time you will spend just going through 1,000 websites, that's time you could be already preparing your move to this country and earning dollars. Now, I see you doing that. One thing I find common, James, is that foreign entrepreneurs have a hard time finding good mentor service providers. And as an immigration attorney, as you know, it's a conflict of interest for me to make blind recommendations. So I'm not a business broker. I am not allowed to make a commission unless I disclose it. It's not my area of expertise. I know how to make American dreams a reality. That's what I know. But if my clients, or if anyone who's watching this video says, where do I find a business broker? Is there a tip that you can give to them?
Simply go to oneclickadvisor.com and we have business brokers and we have businesses available for sale, whether it's a franchise or whether it's a pre-existing business that someone has for sale. You can just buy it from them. And a whole lot of the work and asset purchases have already been done. Of course, do your due diligence, ask the right questions. And one more thing, before we finish here today, you did say something about asking the right questions. Is there a book that you know of where someone could find what the right questions are?
Yes. So James and I have worked in different projects together. And with his business expertise and with my immigration expertise, at times they don't seem like they converge, and they actually do. James and I, in having a conversation, begin discussing the challenges that entrepreneurs face and that immigrant entrepreneurs face. And a book came out of it, 99 Questions to Ask Before Starting a Business in the United States. The book is meant to be a conversation between you, James, and I, you foreign entrepreneur who dreams of being in the United States, who dreams of having a business in what is the most resilient, best economy in the world. I may be suspicious to talk about that, but I see so many of my clients coming here and thriving because they're now in a much more business-friendly environment. So if that is your dream, whether it's an E2, an EB2, I don't expect you to memorize the visa designations. All you need to know is that if you are abroad, if you are born in a country other than the United States, and you have a dream of owning a business in the United States, you owe it to yourself to find reliable information that's unbiased so that you can be a step closer to living your American dream. Don't you think?
I couldn't agree more. So
where can they get the book?
99 Questions to Ask Before Starting a Business in the U.S. is available through Balboa Publishing, oneclickadvisor.com, and also Amazon and barnesandnoble.com.
Now, if people who are watching this video before we go, they want to find a business broker, can they find one on One Click Advisor?
They certainly can. Not only can you find business broker on One Click Advisor, but you can find a couple of sites with complete listings of businesses available for sale no matter where you want to start one or own one, and also franchises as well.
Well, James, it's always great to be here talking to you about one of my favorite things, American dreams. Yours, entrepreneurship.
Amen.
Well, maybe caipirinhas too.
Caipirinhas?
But I think you need to invite me to be here on another video.
Let's do it. Well, I'm James Chittenden. This is Renata Castro. Thanks for watching.